King, and once again, I had a hell of a time trying to find a topic that I actually wanted to cover for today's video. Ultimately, I settled on more Elon Musk and Twitter updates because that was the only thing that remotely interested me today. I'm not sure what the hell is up with me recently. Oh well, the fact of the matter is that I finally did manage to land on a story that got my attention and that I felt that I could cover. Basically what we're covering today is the hold that Elon put on the acquisition of Twitter over the whole bot scenario last week, some statements that he's made today, and the recently dropped story that was put out by Project Veritas on the inner workings over at Twitter HQ. And wouldn't you know it, the Twitter nickname is perfectly apt because it's legitimately full of twats. The core of the story that we're working around tonight comes from that used condom full of syphilis and tears that is the Washington Post. This article is mainly going over the initial focus of our topic tonight. Now, Twitter has long maintained that bot and spam accounts only make up around 5% of the total users on the Bird app. In response to this whole thing, Musk put out this tweet today. Now, this article from the WAPO seems to be running with this tack that this whole thing may be Elon Musk getting cold feet and looking for an excuse to pull out of the deal, citing the idea that Musk's primary source of his vast wealth, his Tesla stock, has dropped a fairly significant amount since he began his bid to take over the social media app, an idea of which was taken from Bloomberg. Of course, it could also be a move to try to get the company for significantly less than what he initially bid for the company. This was something that he stated at a tech summit down in Miami, stating that it was not out of the question that he could make a deal for Twitter at a lower price point. This is coming from another WAPO article talking about this point. Of course, Musk himself has been tweeting like usual today, dropping gems like this one. Twitter claims that greater than 95% of daily active users are real, unique humans. Does anyone have that experience? And as you can see, I myself clicked on the laughing emojis because the very idea that more than 95% of the accounts on Twitter are actual people is utterly fucking laughable. Another user responding to this poll put out this. The SEC should investigate whether the Twitter claims are true. If it turns out that Twitter lied in the official filing, then serious consequences and complete distrust of investors can await it. With Musk responding thusly, "Hello at SEC.gov. Anyone home?" Now, the current CEO, Parag Agrawal, tweeted out this long-ass thread about the bot situation at Twitter, and how the company can't possibly do any sort of external audit of the accounts on Twitter because then they'd be exposing private information of their users. A thread to which Elon Musk responded with this very apt response. He also tacked this one on at the end, asking Parag how advertisers know that they're getting their money's worth. Of course, then there's the story coming out from Project Veritas today, which is a lot of fun and just seems to be adding to the shit show that Twitter is going through ever since Musk made his initial bid, which was of course triggered by Twitter's suspension of the conservative parody site, the Babylon Bee. Both Project Veritas and James O'Keefe were unceremoniously suspended from the Bird app early in 2021, both for dubious reasons. Project Veritas for supposedly violating the privacy of a Facebook employee by questioning them outside of their home, despite the fact that the home address was blurred in camera footage and many news agencies interview people outside of their private homes. James O'Keefe was suspended for supposedly operating multiple fake accounts after he dropped an expose on a CNN employee admitting to manipulating viewers regarding the coup. Now, I'm just going to go into a couple of clips from the initial video dropped on Twitter earlier today. One video shows the Twitter employee, a Twitter engineer, claiming that the work environment for the Bird app is, quote, "calmy as fuck."
We weren't really operating like capitalist mode, we were very socialist, like we're all like calmy as
The other clip is the same employee stating in no uncertain terms that Twitter has a bias when it comes to suspending accounts from one side of the political fence as opposed to the other.
Ideologically, it does not make sense, like because we're actually censoring the right, not the left. Because everyone on the right wing will be like, bro, it's okay to say, you just gotta tolerate it. The left will be like, no, I'm not gonna tolerate it. I need it censored, or else I'm not gonna be in contact. So it does serve the right. It's true. There is a bias.
When I don't know the two parties can truly coexist on one platform.
Now, to be perfectly fair, this is one Twitter employee talking to someone he believes he's on a date with. So any, if not all, of his statements could just be him trying to say things that he thinks might impress someone he believes would lean in his political direction. Now, Tim Pool actually put a video out on this today, which is much more in-depth and informative than mine. I was simply using this video to highlight the absolute current state of Twitter, both as a social media platform and as a company overall. I mean, I do still hope that Elon Musk buys the platform. These last few weeks since his buyout was initially announced have been incredibly fun. I always enjoy the salty tears of disgusting commies, personally. So, that's all I think I have for you on this one, folks. As always, these are only my thoughts and opinions on these things. If you want to give me your thoughts and opinions, you're more than welcome to do so in that handy section down below. While you're down there, maybe you'll spot Parag Agrawal and the rest of the Twitter board doing whatever they can to make Elon Musk happy, if they're smart, that is. If you like my stupid thoughts and opinions, you can hear more of them by joining my big green horde, by crushing those like and subscribe buttons, like a goblin. I'll see you all tomorrow for some more pop culture shenanigans. Hopefully that video will be more entertaining than this one was. I'll see you then. Lates.